So for law of sines, you have the equation a squared equals b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cosine of a. You can use this for any side that you're trying to find or any angle that you're trying to find if you know three different values. The only thing that has to happen is this beginning letter must match the letter that you're taking the cosine of. So if this was b squared, this would have to be the angle b, and here you would have a squared instead of b squared, and or a instead of b in that part. So when you're using law of cosines, you need to know three different values, either all three sides, a, b, and c, or you need to know two sides and the opposite angle. So you can know side b and c and angle a, or you can know side a and c and angle b. So you have to know three different letters. So if we do an example, I want to round to the 100th for this one. So I have angle A is 55 degrees, side B is 12, and side C is 7. So I want to draw my triangle first. So A, B, and C. Angle A is 55 degrees, side B is 12, side C is 7. I don't know side A, and I don't know angle B or angle C. So since I know angle A, I'm going to have to use the equation a squared equals b squared plus c squared minus 2bc cosine of a. You always have to use the formula that has the angle that you're given. So if you're given angle A, you have to use cosine of A, and this would have to be an A over here. If you were given angle B, you'd have to use cosine of B, and that would have to be B squared over here. So I just want to plug in what I know. So I don't know A, so I'm going to do A squared equals B is 12, so 12 squared plus C is 7, so 7 squared minus 2 times 12 times 7 times the cosine of 55 degrees. And again, you have to make sure your calculator is in degrees, because that's what you're going to be typing in. So if I typed in that whole entire right side of the equation, that's what I should have. Can't see it very well. 12 squared plus 7 squared minus 2 times 12 times 7 times the cosine of 55. And if I hit enter, you get a lovely number that's not going to come out pretty. So a squared equals 96.639156869, and that still continues even though my calculator stops. So in order to get my a, I would have to square root both sides. So a is going to equal the square root of 96.639. And you want to make sure when you're taking the square root, you're taking the square root of your answer in your calculator rather than typing it in. You don't want to round anywhere, because that's going to change your answer slightly. When you round wrong or round too soon, you're going to get the wrong answer. So I'm going to round to the 100th, so it would be 9.83 is my side A. And you're not going to get pretty answers for these, ever. They're always going to be weird numbers. So 9.83 is my side A. Now, since I know both my A's, I could use law of sines to find my angle B or my angle C. I'll find my angle B first. So if I use law of sines, so it'd be sine, or A over sine A equals B over sine B. Law of sines is easier than law of cosines, so that's why we're going to use law of sines to find my angle B. So A I just found to be 9.83. Angle A I was given is 55. Side B I was given was 12. And angle B I don't know. So I'm going to cross multiply, so I'll get 9.83 times the sine of B is equal to 12 times the sine of 55. Divide by 9.83. So I get the sine of B is equal to 12 times the sine of 55 divided by 9.83. And if you remember, to get rid of a sine, you have to do sine inverse to get that angle. So B would equal the sine inverse of 12 times the sine of 55 divided by 9.83. So if I type that in my calculator, sine inverse, remember, is second sine. 12 times the sine of 55 divided by 9.83. So that's what I'm typing in. And I get angle B is equal to 89.66 if I'm rounding to the nearest hundredth. So now I have angle B. And to find angle C, since I know A and B, I know there's 180 degrees in a triangle, so 180 minus angle A minus angle B is going to give me my angle C. So 180 minus 55 I was given for angle A minus 89.66 for my angle B would give me 35.34 for my angle C. So angle C equals